Hey guys, we are back. I didn't go live yesterday. I wasn't feeling too good. Been feeling kind of. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm anemic and my levels are low, so I'm waiting for my iron pills to come in so that I can get back on track. It happens so often. Um my blood count will drop. So I basically took yesterday off because I also had plans to hang out with my sister and have lunch and pamper ourselves at the nail salon. So we have days like that. Just want to fill you guys in to let you guys know what's going on with me. Hey mods and hey supporters, good morning. We have a lot to talk about. It never surprises me how things that should be in the past and done with is always what I'm saying, still being brought up. Foolishness. And I'm gonna address it today as I always do, and then I'm going to move forward. So as y'all come into the chat, make sure you hit that like button, hit the like button. Today is what, the 4th of the month, and I definitely need to get on my A game because like I said, I have not been feeling well, been really tired and been doing a lot of resting. Yesterday, as you know, I didn't even come live yesterday. I didn't do anything yesterday. So health is wealth. Got to take care of that first, and then we'll be, back in business. Well, we're back in business now because I'm going to be doing a live at 3-2 because I want to discuss something separately that is going on, which is insane with Shamar. But I wanted to address the liar in the room today. Somebody had brought something to my attention. I peeped it too. I did listen to the live that was spoke upon, and I just want to call out some things that are just blatant lies that are being just spewed across social media, and it's just getting out of control. Monday blessings, Jessica, to you as well. Hey, Natanya and Natoya. Hey, Toy. Natoya in the building. Good morning. Think Trust, how you doing? Toby in the building. Leslie in the building. Good morning, boo. How are you, sweetie? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank y'all for joining the live. So I'm gonna pull up in a minute. What this clown is saying. Like I said, when people talk too much, they tell on themselves. But that's not anything new. And like I said, if these people are so called just walking around with misdemeanors and stuff like that, I don't understand why they can't just turn themselves in. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things have came out, and I'm going to expose it. And hopefully people wake up and smell the coffee and stop funding this. People your hard-earned money, and they're literally trying to rock you to sleep with the BS. You feel what I'm saying? To me, that's not an honest practice to be practicing on your so-called supporters. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. If you like it, I love it. But we're about to pull this up now, seeing that Alvo wants to drag this out. And another reason why I'm bringing this up is because give it a break, bro. Shut your mouth up. You are a liar. Alvo, just shut your mouth. Because all you're doing is exposing yourself. It's getting ridiculous. You are so flattered that Tommy the Gossip reached out to you that you don't know what to do with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You try to act like you're bigger than the program, but you're not. And if you was bigger than the program, you still wouldn't be talking about how Tommy reached out to you to set up an interview. And I'm going to just keep telling your weird behind. I was not in on no setting up no interview to interview you. There's nothing to interview about you. You have a big mouth and you run all your business alongside with everybody else's business. So you don't have anything we need to interview because we already know your business. You have a big mouth. You tell everything. You cannot hold water. Hey, Maredo. Hey, how are you today? You're not that dude, bro. Hey, Bonita. I'm just so sick of this dude. He's gonna drag this out. How Tommy the Gossip reached out to him. But drag out how you lied to the public and made it seem like I had Tommy the Gossip try to get in contact with you, like I'm fanned out to get an interview with you with promises that if I interview you, I'll leave you alone. You're my content. I'm never leaving you alone. Okay, until I get ready to cross over and do some other content. And as long as you're willing to get up here and make a spectator of yourself, run all your business and whine and complain, but you call yourself a vlogger or a social media entertainer or content creator, I'm going to speak on you. Only fool believes Alvo. Exactly. Only a fool will believe him. And then it's so sad because he openly admits that his supporters know he lies to them. So, this slow too. Anyway, we're going to pull this up because I was gagging how many lies this dude had told on this last live he did. And nobody even probably even. So let me share this because I just could not believe he talks so much. He tells on himself. And I'm going to just point out a couple of things that further let me know that Alvo knows that he's in a lot of trouble. And that's the reason why he's not trying to get to these courts.
What's up? What's up, y'all? I'm bad. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you got phlegm all up in your
Tell me,
mouth.
I'm so tired of you bad body, lazy, giraffe neck, helicopter test having mother lucker. Tell me, you so mad because I turned down working with you. Tell me, I don't want to work with you. I work for myself. Run these lights up. Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good. Tell me you so mad because I didn't want to go live with you and Selena Davis. You told my son, he ain't tell y'all he want to go on my live though. He ain't tell y'all he want to do on my live though. Tell me I never wanted to go on your live. I was recording you, ho. Tell me you lazy, nasty, cheesy back, burrito back.
And let me just make this clear to you. Tommy wanted me to do the interview with me interviewing Tommy and Alvo. That's what Tommy was going to ask for me to do for him as a favor. It was no me wanting to do an interview on Alvo. Alvo's not bigger than the program. He's not bigger than my program. I'm not fanned out. I do content on Alvo because it's content. I don't do content on Alvo because I'm fanned out. I don't care for Alvo. He's a liar and a manipulator. So he needs to stop flattering himself that it was an interview that I was trying to get Tommy the Gossip to talk to Alvo and do an interview, with me to benefit me. No, I don't ever want to do an interview with Alvo. I have no interest in it. It was proposed to me through Tommy the Gossip. So I don't know why you're still even, I'm gone yet again yesterday all day, and you're still putting my name in your mouth about an interview that I wanted to do with you. And that could be farther from the truth, but you're a liar. So that's why you're going to drag this out for as long as you can.
Ninja, I never wanted to go on your live. I was recording you, Buka, but you wanted to make money for August. Let's clock that T. But hold on, it's 175 people. Let's go ahead and get to 100 likes, because Tommy, I got something to say.
Here we
Tell
go,
me, I'm so
dragging it
tired of you
out.
going on live line talking about something. He disrespected disabled. You said you should have said you don't like Shamar. Now all disabled people. Shamar, tell me, Shamar disabled is disabled people. I said what I said. What's next? Run me out. Give me 200 likes. I'm ready to read. I'm ready to read. It's Sunday. I'm ready to read. If y'all ready.
And if you can't tell, he's trying to be just like 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧, like the way he be talking about run him up. I said what I said and all that stuff. Boy, be original, okay? Get your own movement. Stop trying to be like 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧. That's why nothing's going good for you. Because you want to be so much like somebody else instead of being so much like yourself.
Ready for a good show? I'm gonna need y'all go ahead and run me up. It's almost 200 people. Now I need 120 likes. I'm ready to read. Where y'all at? Hey, Felicia, I love you. You my babe. Felicia, I love you for life. I just want to let you know that.
Please.
You my booker butt. You my booker butt. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to 120 likes because I'm ready to read. I am ready to read.
Exactly, my Rado.
I'm ready to read. Because I just don't understand how Tommy's saying that I should be counseled when he talk about Shamar every day. Tommy, you just said on your live and said that he took up for Shamar and Shamar turned his back on him. I did. I took up for Shamar. Shamar turned his back on me. You told me that we could be in a fake relationship and then I can start a career, but yeah, you wanted to have sex with me. Let's clock some tea right now. Let's get
Cheers.
Thank you for the $20 super chat. I love my booker, but everything's going to work out. It is, but my thing about it, Tommy, you saying that I should have been counseled because I said that I don't like disabled people, but you talk about a disabled person every day, which is Shamar. Tommy, you disabled as well. Tommy, you got so mad because the blog said that you inside of a program for people that are sick. I don't agree with talking about.
We're going live again at 3 because I definitely got to talk about some stuff with Shamar. This is absolutely uncalled for with him. But I want to talk about that separately. I know a lot of people have some stuff to say because a couple of people had ran it across me and I peeped it too. And it's not looking good for Shamar. But that's a totally different topic. We're going to stay on this clown here.
People on status and doing all that. I don't talk about people's status. That's why you don't see me do it. Not only that, Tommy, you mad at me because you wanted me to team up against Jamaican Boo. Clock that T. You mad because I posted a video of you on my line talking about something. Let's team up against the bloggers. I'm not teaming up against no bloggers. It's me versus you and the bloggers. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all.
Did you guys peep one of the bloggers that he tried to give credit to? Now all of a sudden he's now dragging that blogger's name. It's to give you a hint, do not drop the name in my comment section. A lot of you guys know without me even name dropping, I don't care for that blogger. Another hint is 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗧 and that blogger don't like each other. So that's another hint of who I'm referring to. I think that blogger, their head is bigger than the program now that, they're, successful with the content in this sector. They started off as a small channel and they're doing well for themselves. And I think that their head is getting big. And, yeah, but anyways, getting off subject of that, Alvo now is attacking that vlogger. Now all of a sudden you're messing with that content creator because they said something that you didn't like. Now you want to sit there and drag that female blogger for filth. You flip-flop too much for me.
25 likes away from 100. I need 150 likes. I'm ready to go in. Page just to see what Tommy was gonna say. Tommy said, no, I don't want to do it on my page. I want to do it on Selena Davis' page. They let me know right then there, Tommy, you fat, nasty, cheesy bacon back, burrito built mother lucker. You never was my friend. You never cared about me. You never want to make money for August. You want you and Selena Davis to make money because Selena Davis don't do nothing but talk about me every day, just like you talk about Shamar. You know that I'm finna get ready to go to jail, so you want to get on here and you wanted me to do an interview with Selena Davis so you and Selena Davis can talk about me the whole time while I'm incarcerated. Let's clock that T. Tell me you trying to praise the downfall of me, but tell me your downfall coming. You talking about some Alvo, you lost your clout. Tell me, how do I lose my clout when I got more clout than you? Tell me, I go viral every day. Tell me, I got 2 bad boys who literally said they finna link up with me and do a YouTube live. Tell me, I'm doing a YouTube live for the bad boy from Bad Boys Club. I'm doing a YouTube live for the bad girls from Bad Girls Club, August 16th. I got people in my DMs that really F with me. Tell me the only reason why SUKIHANA hit you up is because she wanted to promote her new show that she got going on her YouTube channel. SUKIHANA, you claim you and SUKIHANA cousins, and SUKIHANA been knowing you, but yet SUKIHANA ain't never gave you a chance. But yet SUKIHANA only invited you to go on the show to make her some money. Tell me, let's really be real. You're gonna always be the last call. So the same way SUKIHANA called you, SUKIHANA called me too. Clock it. The same way SUKIHANA called you, SUKIHANA.
I don't believe that SUKIHANA called him clock it because he's a clout chaser. And if SUKIHANA contacted him clock it, then why ain't he on that show that they were recording, I guess, the camp outing that Shamar was on? Why wasn't he on the show with that incident that happened with 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛 and Shamar? Why wasn't he at any of these events? That's because I don't believe that SUKIHANA called him. He's a liar. Because if he had the opportunity and SUKIHANA called him, he would have been there with bells on. Stop lying. That's what I mean by lying. Anyone that knows Alvo knows that if SUKIHANA would have called him, he would be in the presence of SUKIHANA getting a bag. He lowballs his bookings anyways. So SUKIHANA would have paid him $1,000 if that's what all he was looking to get paid to be on SUKIHANA's portfolio. So you got to stop listening to what this dude says. He lies a lot.
Call me too, and not only that, babe, she reached out to me too, Booker Bud. She offered me money too, Booker Bud. A flight and a plane ticket too, Booker Bud. What you talking about? Come on.
If she offered you all of that and you didn't have to pay out of pocket for nothing, why aren't you there? Make it make sense, Alvo.
Y'all, let's go. It's 260 people in here. What do like say? I need to like the match the views. No shade. When it gets to 15 minutes and we ain't at 150 likes, I'm just gonna end this live, friend. Yeah, like they got me messed up. I'm ready to get lit, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I've been drinking this Don Julio too. I'm a little tipsy. I've been watching my little favorite shows. I'm ready to read. I'm ready to pop out. Come on, y'all. We 41 likes away from the goal. I'm ready to pop out. Like, I got some shit I gotta say. Wow, what's up? I'm so tired of these people keep bothering me. Every day somebody coming for me.
Hey, Ivan, good morning.
Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and read. Tell me you no good, bad body, unfit, father, dolphin teeth, cheesy back, burrito back, mother looker. Tell me you ain't never been nobody friend. The only reason why you a Shamar friend because Shamar got clout and Shamar been everywhere that you wanted to go. Tell me you've been doing this for years and still ain't going nowhere. You get 1,000 views but never had 1,000 opportunities to better yourself. Tell me you've been around SUKIHANA and SHAKANA and they still haven't gave you opportunity unless it was dealing with Shamar. SHAKANA gave you opportunity to talk about you and Shamar experience. SUKIHANA gave you experience to talk about you and the vibe and the bond that you and Shamar had. Tell me you would never be the it girl. You would never be somebody that people call on. They gonna always call on you to make their money right. Just to talk about what you and Shamar had going on. You bad body, lazy, cheesy back, bean burrito back, bitch. Shamar, tell me you ain't gonna never be no.
You said they both got cut, Ivan. Let me go back to that. They both were cut for talking too much on their lives. Who's both of them? Tommy and Alvo? I'm not too sure who you referring to.
Nobody. And you keep talking about some Alvo this, Alvo that. Tell me, you don't have no originality. Tell me, you trying to be like Auntie. The same person that you came on live say copy me, she loved me down. She made TikTok videos about how she loved me. Y'all, everybody, if y'all know Auntie on TikTok, she be like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this because ain't nobody gonna give me no whooping. Tell me you went live today, somebody, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this because ain't nobody gonna say it. You trying to copy Auntie. Tell me you don't have no personality.
Okay.
Tell me you don't have no swag. You don't have your own identity. Your identity consumes of a cricket body, lean to the side, dirty, nasty, hamster back bitch. Tell me you don't do nothing but mimic Shamar actions and my actions all day. Tell me I was the reason why you went and got furniture, Buka, but Can we get to 150 likes? Tell me, I was the reason why you ain't had furniture. Because ain't Jamaican. Ooh. Hey, friend. Dr. Up Shamar business and make an outcome. Tell me, I'm so sick and tired of you thinking that you a hurt woman when you a grown man with a son who chose not to raise your son just to be a Shamar business. Tell me, you went from a content curator to a Tell Me the Gossip page. Only thing you could do is gossip because ain't nobody gonna ever want to talk about you. I'm always the person being talked around. Why you think On Site's posted me? Why you think Tasha K posted me? Why you think all the blogs posted me? I'm always gonna be the people that people blogging on. You're gonna always be the person in the comments waiting for a comment. Tell me you nasty, cheesy background.
On Site is posting you because you're a clown. And everybody knows you for selling your soul just to get clout off of Shamar and did anything, any means necessary to get the clout. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone that's in the live. Happy Monday.
Gorilla back, bitch. I'm so sick and tired of your hush puff back stuff. Tell me, I wish you go ahead and fall down to the ground. Tell me, I live good every day in my nice apartment. Tell me, you can't do nothing better for yourself besides better yourself in Shamar business. Tell me, please go to hell or go to jail.
Does anyone believe that he's even in Atlanta? He claims that he's in Atlanta. This dude is a liar.
You talking about ain't nobody worrying about me going to jail, but yeah, all the bloggers keep on talking about it. You talk about some ain't nobody worrying about me doing this and that, but yeah, everybody keep talking about it. Y'all can't stop talking about me. Y'all can't stop bothering me. Make it make sense, Tommy. You ain't never been nobody's friend. You ain't even a friend of your child. Tommy, if you were somebody's friend, you'll be being a friend to your son. Your son need a father, not a man in a wig who go on live talking about some Shamar took a man.
And if you notice, he's only doing this talking about Tommy's son because he's trying to create content. Because he knows that if he talks about Tommy, the gossip son, he's going to end up responding. And it's going to be a never-ending back and forth thing. So he knows exactly what he's doing. He's hitting below the belt. Kids should always be off limits. He knows that, but he doesn't care. He's ignorant. I love me some Tommy. Me too. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Think just exactly a little to I am so over here. Let me see. Alvo, when you leave, we won't miss you. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, you guys got to listen though. He said a whole bunch of stuff in this live, and he was talking and ranting so much, he told on himself. You'll hear it soon. I'll call it out. He was posted because people were laughing at him, not with him. Exactly. And that's he don't get it. Sounds like diarrhea running from his mouth. Exactly. He cannot hold water. That dude doesn't. You got to be careful what Adam, like say if you're friends with him or associates, you got to be careful what you say or do around that clown. If Scummy is so-called that it's a person, why isn't it getting booked or doing anything public? Exactly. This clown talks like a run-on sentence. Exactly. Alvo talks about Shamar. Yeah, he's just a straight mess.
And for him, that was never his man. Can we get to 150 likes? Tell me, how you gonna lie? Talk about Shamar took your man when you a man raising a kid. Make it make sense, you gorilla back. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. Make it make entirely sense of why you get on here and talk about me every day the way that you do. Make it make sense why you think that you better than me when you can never be better than me. Tell me you can't even be better than your crackhead baby mama who snort coke every day. Tell me your baby mother is a coke kid. Tell me you can't even have a better life. Tell me you.
Now you see how he's making these harsh allegations up. Now let that be somebody saying that about him. It would be the end of the world. He'd be trying to get his supporters to be attacking people and everything. See, it's okay for him to do stuff. But when he does stuff, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But when people do it to him, it's not okay. This is what I'm talking about. Tommy's baby's mother ain't got nothing to do with it. And if she is on drugs, how is that bettering or not bettering your life? You drink Don Julio every single day. You look like a black piece of licorice because you're dried out from the inside out, but you're talking about somebody being on drugs. Alcohol's a drug too. It's legal. Anything that alters your personality is a drug.
You let your son grow up in somebody else's household while you raise Shamar business. Tell me you can't never see me on no day. Tell me I wish you start bigging your back and go outside and get a job. You think you're gonna tell me? Let me tell you how life goes.
Get a job. Wow. He talking about
Tell me, let me tell your nasty, cheesy, big, lazy back self how life go. One thing about it is everybody need a villain. Tell me if I go to jail, if I don't go to jail, the people still not gonna like you. You're gonna become the villain. Tell me I'm gonna be the villain. I need to be the villain in everybody's story. Tell me, please don't forget you was the same person just calling me. Tell me you said I'm not talented. You said my clout falling off, but yet you called my phone, talk about something. Let's make this money for August. I make my money August, September, October, November, December, and I make it on motherfucking Christmas, you nasty, cheesy, dirty, lazy back, gorilla back, mother lucker. Tell me you come out something.
Get him in his cussing.
Hey, Shamar, my name do make money, but my name make money too. That's why you keep on talking about me, you big back. That's why you keep talking about me, big bag. Hey, Quan, I love you, brother. It's 317 people on here, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to a 200 likes. We 1 like away from 150. 118 people here. Let's get to 200 likes. Alvo gang all day. I love you, Booker, but if you Alvo gang, if you love me, if you enjoy watching me, or if you enjoy watching all of us, please make sure you go ahead and like this live. I'm going to say this. Tubby, what think about me? I believe in God.
Oh,
I don't believe in people.
You got out of it.
Because people let me down every day, but God never let me down. Because in the Bible, when it told me when I pray to God, I have faith in God, and I follow the laws and instructions of God, life will be better. When I follow my heart, and I follow the way that I love people, the way I care about people, y'all always hurt me. You mad at me because I ain't want to work with you, baby. I turned down stuff. That's why I turned down to work with SUKIHANA.
You're lying.
The same way SUKIHANA hit you up, SUKIHANA hit me up too. I turned it down because I'm working on my peace. I'm working on a better me. I'm not working on self-destruction. See, tell me your self-destruction.
You believe that 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗖𝗛 turned down anything that SUKIHANA propositioned him? That's a lie.
And because you self-destructing because you never destructed who you wanted Tommy to be. Tommy was based off who Shamar is and who Tommy can be off of Shamar. I always based Alvo off of who I am and what I could do. Tommy, you can never be yourself because you're too busy trying to be everybody else. That's why you gave your son up. Let's clock it. Come on, y'all. Let's go. We're almost on 200 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Tommy, you gave up on yourself to pursue Shamar dreams. I know how it feels to give up on yourself and push somebody else more than you push you, and they show you that they don't give a F about you. Tommy, you sit here and said that I took up for Tommy. I'm a Shamar. You can sit here and say that I took up for Shamar and Shamar turned his back on me. Tommy, duh, that's what I do. I always try to see the best in people, despise what people say about people, just because I'm that type of person. Just like I try to see the best in you. Tell me when I got with you, everybody hopped on my DMs and said, leave Tommy alone, he evil, you a bad person. But yeah, I still fuck with you because off of what you said you can give me. I fucked with Shamar because I really fell in love with Shamar and off of what Shamar can give me. So you talking about something I was taking up for Shamar, I fell in love with Shamar, yeah, because I'm a real person. I fall in love with people for people, not for what they can do for me. Because I know I can do for myself. Because even with Shamar and after Shamar, I'm still doing what I've been doing and surviving. And I'm only surviving because of the Lord. We 10 likes away for 200.
This dude is so full of it. I hope you're really listening to what he's saying. I don't even think he realizes what he's saying. He just lies so much. He fell in love with Shamar. You know, you fell in love with Shamar 60,000 that I really think allegedly you were skimming off the top when you was counting his money. Okay, you helped him while he was spending and he couldn't really count the money, and probably that's why he doesn't have any money now. Between the skimming that you were doing all the time that you were with him, in my opinion, and then Shamar spending money on whatever he wanted to, like black trucks and all that stuff, and not really keeping track of his money because he can't count well. You know, that's why Shamar's all messed up in the game. But you love Shamar. Yeah, right.
I need y'all to start thinking that I was surviving because of Shamar and some, you know, baby, I was surviving because of the Lord. That's why I'm good. That's why every time I get back on my feet, because God keeps trying to show me every day. They keep talking about something. God is a jealous God. I even heard somebody say, I even said this before. Well, if God is a jealous God, ain't your God come in and saying because God said that don't be jealous or don't judge nobody. No, God is a jealous God, and God loves you so much that He gonna let you see who people is. God gonna let you see people for who they are. And while He allowing you to see who that person is, He gonna continue to love you. He gonna continue to put it in His heart that He was never gonna forsake you. He was never gonna He was gonna never give up on you. And that's why every day when I go through what I go through, it reminds me like, dang man, if I would have just stayed loyal with God, dang if I would have just kept my promise with God, maybe if I just would have put all this trust that I'm putting into these people, into God, then maybe I wouldn't have been in these situations. Because when I trusted God, I never went through what I went through. When I said, God, I'm done, I'm tired of going through what I'm going through. Please give me a breakthrough. And I really believed it and trusted in my heart and really believed in God. God gave me that breakthrough. But every time I get that breakthrough, guess what I start doing? Loving on humans. Guess what I started doing? Trying to see the best in people when God seen the best in me when I ain't even see it. So tell me, don't ever get on here telling me who I am and what I can do. Tell me you have no personality, you have no identity. Tell me your identity is
Good
everybody
morning,
that you
dear
hung
Dre.
around. Tell me you went live earlier today and said, I'm gonna go ahead and say this because ain't nobody else gonna say it and start talking about me. Tell me, everybody, if you be on TikTok, everybody know that lady on TikTok, everybody call her auntie, and she be like, I'm gonna go ahead and say this because can't nobody give me no whooping. Tell me you would never be original. You're gonna always copy everybody else's ideas. You're gonna always be everybody else. Come on, y'all. It's 341 people on here. Let's go ahead and get the 300 likes. Thank you for the $10 super chat. My book of standing on big around. You everybody that you be around. You everybody that you hang around. I never once seen you do nothing original, nothing that came to the ideal of your thought. I could never be a woman. I don't have a period everywhere. I don't know how it feels. I don't know how it feels.
He said Tommy doesn't do nothing original, and all you're doing is copying everything Tommy does. So you know you're not making any sense right now at all. You are delusional.
Carry a child for 9 months. I don't know how it feels to sit here and try to love on the kid and love on my husband and do what I gotta do as a woman and in the religion. I don't know that. Only thing I know how to do is be a boy. I'm a boy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a boy. I do boy shit. When I wanna fuck, I fuck. When I wanna chill, I chill. That's what I do. I do boy things. But women, they are superheroes. They got superpowers. So it's just like for you to get on here and act like you're a better woman, it's confused me because how you are a hurt woman, how you trying to sit here and relate to a woman and so you can sit here and understand what they go through when you ain't never been through what they've been through. It's confusing to me.
It's confusing to me how you
Period.
disrespect women.
The book of game would never play about me. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's get 300 likes.
That's all game for super chats and super stickers and Cash App and Apple Pays. This dude is a manipulator, a con artist. He believes his own lies. Talking about he's in Atlanta.
Just because you use Summer's Eve doesn't make you a woman, man. Nah, for real. And that's why I got supporters. That's why I got followers. Not because I be reading or people think I'm just evil. No, because I got supporters because they know I'm a gay black man. I'm not a woman. I don't get on here and act like a woman. I get on here and act like a man. I act like a man. I might got gay ways. I might got feminine ways, but I get on here and be myself. I never get on here and try to be a woman. I love women. I respect women. The only thing I can't respect is anybody that come and disrespect me because do you not know what I've been through? Because if I can sit here,
he loves women. He don't disrespect women. Boy, you disrespect women every time you see a woman that's consistently paying you out of their money just to be on your live. And when you start to see that they're not paying you no more, but they want to have conversation in your chat, you straight be blocking and disrespecting them black women. Boy, bye. Like you done forgot.
Here and sympathize to understand what you've been through and understand your burdens, without ever even enduring it or being through it.
Stop donating to him, ladies, the ones that are supporting Alvo financially. And let's see how much respect he has for you, honey.
You can't understand who I am. You can't believe who I say I am, but I believe you when you say, dang, man, today is a little bit hard. Like, if I can understand who you is, understand what you going through without you going through what you going, without me going through it, then why you can't understand me and believe me as who I am and be proud with me alongside who I am and stand up for me what I believe in if I can stand up for you. And that's what I just don't understand. I never got on here pretending to be nobody else. I always came on here and it was Alvo. Even when Gary Coleman said we could get in a fake relationship, I can make you famous. I didn't come on here and try to be famous. I came on here and try to be myself. Because if I was came on here and try to be famous, I'd have been just like Trez. I'd have been just like Tyra. I'd have been just like everybody else that came around Tommy and Shamar. I'd have been just like the rest of all these people. But I'm not, because I'm authentic. I'm myself. I have my own identity. I have my own personality. I have my own dreams. I have my own hurt. And just because I was hurting the way I hurting, just because I go
Ain't nothing about you authentic. And you're a straight cloud chaser, and you make it known that you're a cloud chaser. You're proud of it. That's why you don't get respect out here in social media land at all. You get disrespected. And when these big blogs, T-blogs, put you on like on site, they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you. That's not bigging you up. That's making you look like a horrible human being. Okay, somebody to stay clear away from. Don't even give a business deal to somebody like him, because he sells himself to the devil. P. Diddy would have loved somebody like Alvo. It wouldn't have took much to get Alvo to do anything for P. Diddy, because look at what he did with Shamar. He sold his soul just to get clout and bragged about it.
through what I go through, just because I've been through what I've been through, I ain't gonna put that on you. I'm not gonna put you in the same categories of things that I went through, because I don't want to go through them. See, when y'all categorize people and y'all categorize stuff that you've been through and keep it in your head, it's something that you want to keep on going through, something that you want to keep doing. I don't want to keep on being poor. I don't want to keep on worrying about how I'm gonna pay this bill. I don't want to keep on meeting people and loving people and people hurting me. That's not who I am. I'm a lover, so I need somebody that's gonna love on me. Okay? That's what I need. So just because I deal with somebody that ain't love me the way I need love, don't mean I'm gonna keep going looking for love in that type of way. No, I know who I am. I know what I need. Despite of the outcome or the way that I turned out or the route that I went. And people, they don't understand it. They really don't understand it. I love me so Alvo,
believe that he's in Atlanta? Put a Y in the chat.
No, because I'm a real.
Do you believe that he's in Atlanta? Put a Y in the chat. Because to me, it doesn't make any sense for him to be in Atlanta if he's not going to turn himself in. And his court date is on September 12th, like he said. He's saying that he's in Atlanta. I hope you know that. In this live, he's saying that he's in Atlanta right now. Dude lies so much. If you believe that, put a Y in the chat.
Person. People don't understand. Can we be real? That's why lately y'all didn't hear me keep saying, can I be real for a minute? Every time I say something, people start stealing what I say. When I start saying, can I be real for a minute? Or when I would be like, can I be human for a minute? It just be being said, can I relate to y'all? Can we all relate to the same thing? We all been a victim of loving somebody that didn't love us correctly. We all been a victim of, doing the wrong thing, and really being and having intentions to do the right thing. We all do wrong, but try to do right. Ain't nobody naturally just a bad person. We all people that just do shit, bro. We do shit for reasons we don't even explain. Like, sometimes you might have the intentions to do it this type of way, but you do it a different type of way. That don't mean you're a bad person. You a human fucking being. That's why it's called knowing yourself. When you know and put on mittens and put on gloves and all type of shit, so when they touch the stove don't burn them. No, I know that stove hot. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to put no mittens on. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I don't want to paint it. I don't want to do nothing for me to be able to still try to touch it.
Now, listen, write this down. Document this. You notice how he's picking up the cussing again? He's like cussing, like just leisurely, just cussing all through the live. Now watch real soon, maybe not this month, but real soon, he'll be back to getting suspensions, community guideline strikes. He can't go live for 2 weeks. And then he'll be doing all kind of other crooked stuff because he's going to need it to pay his rent. His mouth is always what gets Alvo in trouble. Remember that. He's picking up slowly but surely that cussing again. Now, he did good for a hot little second. He probably got a really good payout that will all get on the 21st of next month. But that's not going to last long because he is compulsive. He cannot control his mouth. He has diarrhea of the mouth. He also can't control his profanity that comes out of his mouth. There's nothing. He has no control over his life, period. The dude is a walking time bomb. He's slow and crazy.
Did not burn me. You know, it burnt me one time, it's gonna burn me again. And that's what's wrong with these people. These people, they don't know how to be real and authentic. So when they see people like me who know who they is, when they see like people who can stand up and they struggle, stand up when they go through and be like, dang, man. See, sometimes I realize you don't gotta admit what you go through. Why you gotta admit your struggle? Why you gotta admit that you hurting? Why you gotta admit that you don't feel good today? People just want to know what's going on so they can know how to control you and manipulate you and how to judge you. I don't want nobody to know how to judge me. I know what I got going on. I might not feel good today, but I'm gonna do good today. I might not look my best today, but I'm gonna do my best today. No shade. And that's why I'm so tired of Tommy, because Tommy don't understand life. Tommy is a teenager. Tommy stuck into who get the most views, who get the most likes. You might get 1,000 views and 1,000 likes, but at the end of the day, whose life did you change? At the end of the day, who really sat back and said, you know what, Tommy?
Like, he's not stuck on who gets the most views and likes. He does it all the time himself. But he wants to talk about what Tommy's doing. A hypocrite.
I understand that. I agree with you. Who you ever made? Who? See, my thing in life, when I hit this live button, it don't just be about the money, because I make money, good money. But when I hit this live button, it be about who life can I change today? Who can watch me and sit here and say, you know what? I'm not going to be like Alvo. I'm not going to do what Alvo did. Or Alvo did it this way, I'm going to do it this way. Oh, see, this is what Alvo did. This is what I want to do. And this was proven facts of what's going to happen. So I'm going to just do it this way. See, at the end of the day, I don't get on here and be a false prophet or false preacher. I get on here and I preach hood stuff. I preach what I go through every day. See, people don't understand real life because they want a fantasy. Everybody want Louis and Gucci but live in the hood. How you want Louis and Gucci but you live in the hood, baby? You need Louis and Gucci heart. You need Louis and Gucci intentions. You need Louis and Gucci emotions. You need to know yourself. Because to be honest, what I'm worth, my mind frame and who I am, the way I carry myself, the way I stand for myself, I worth way more than a Balenciaga, Chanel, or $1 million home. Baby, my life worthy enough to be in heaven. I really feel like it. Even though I do wrong, even though I do what I do, even though I still got temptations, even though I might be with him, and him, I feel like my life is worthy enough to be in heaven. I know who I am. I know who I'm capable of. So why would I settle for Louis, Gucci, Chanel, in a big house? Make it make sense, Book Bud. Really make it make sense in life.
Do you know people in life, they talk just to hear themselves talk? And if you really ask them what are they talking about, they don't know themselves what they're talking about. They're just talking just to hear themselves talk. Well, that's Alvo. He just talks just to hear himself talk. He ain't even, he's the loudest one in the room, ain't saying nothing. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Dude's a clown.
They be talking about something. Alvo is a manipulator. Alvo be manipulating people. I had to realize, why is everybody keep calling me a manipulator? I'm not a manipulator. I had to realize they keep calling me a manipulator because of my vibe, my energy, and who I am and the things that I talk about. See, when you know yourself, when you love yourself, you know how to love on people, despise what you go through. When you know how to treat a person right, even when you're going through what you're going through, they're going to always feel like you're a narcissist. They're going to always feel like you're a manipulator. I'm going to need people to start thinking that people who care about themselves, people who thinks about the real things, people who treat you right, they're not manipulating you. You ever thought maybe they've been through what you've been through and they're like, hold on, let me treat you right because I want you to treat me right? Why?
Alvo, you don't care about yourself. You're drinking fifths of Don Julio. Your skin's getting darker. We know you're a rather darker, gentleman. However, you're darker because your liver is dehydrated like a beef jerky. Okay, you're either smoking weed and drinking Don Julio or doing both. You're always under the influence and high. That is not a sign of someone loving themselves. You have to be under the influence in order to even do content or read anybody. You're not loving yourself, so how can you give this advice to anyone? I don't approve this message.
I always gotta be manipulation. Why I can't never be, I've been through this in life, so I don't want to go through this. A person treated me like this before, so I want to treat you with respect because I want you to treat me like this. Why I can't never be that? Y'all be so used to people hurting y'all that when a person comes to love y'all, they feel like they're manipulating you. I'm not manipulating you. I'm just trying not to get you to treat me like what I've been through. What I've been through, you wouldn't even understand what I've been through. So instead of me telling you what I've been through, I'm gonna treat you like the opposite of what I've been through. I know when I needed somebody to talk to, but I never had nobody to listen. So as soon as you start talking, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna listen. I know that I've always been a lover, but I never had a healer. So as soon as you need some love, and I'm here to do the healing. See, people, they don't understand that. They just feel like, oh no, he'll manipulate. I'm not a manipulator. I just tried to give you everything that I never had, which was real love and self-respect. So y'all need to start thinking that everybody coming to
This
use
dude
you,
sounds like
and
a
the whole
clown.
time people just coming to get what they never had. If I never had nobody treat me right, then why I'm gonna come treat you wrong? I don't want to treat you wrong because I know how that feels. Come
This
on
dude
now.
sounds like a clown.
My little cuz called me yesterday and said, everybody know my name, everybody know my thing. LOL. She said, I love Alvo. Oh, nah, for real. We was always here for Alvo. It's good to
Talking
vent
about
out
he's in
things,
Atlanta,
be able to
Georgia.
get a
For
different
what?
perspective. No, I'm saying like tummy hole mind frame is being who's better, who's bigger. Tummy can't even be bigger and better himself. Tummy get 1,000 views every day, but Tummy need 1,000 people to make him feel like he's somebody. At the end of the day, I get 300 to 400 to 500 views. But when I end this live, look at my live views. Y'all want to talk about a cloud in comparison? Go look at Tummy numbers and look at mine. Tummy said he been talking about Shamar every day. Now I want to talk about Shamar. Tummy, you was talking about Shamar every day, but look at your numbers and look at mine. Mine's been literally from 10K to 20K from the last past week. I don't have no.
I thought he said Tommy, all Tommy talks about is views and likes and all that. What is he doing right now? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people talk so much they don't even realize that they tell on themselves. This dude's an idiot. He really is. Hypocrite.
No video under 10K. And if it is under 10K, it's like 7K. Y'all see the numbers. Tell me, I could have been talking about Shamar, been talking about you. I don't talk about y'all because I don't want to cause no confusion in y'all life. Because even though y'all did me wrong or I may did y'all wrong, it's something that we all want, and that's a better life. So why would I stop you from being able to have a better life and start in confusion in your life? I'm talking about Shamar because Shamar came and he wronged me in a way that he should never have. I would never had the charge that I had if it wasn't for Shamar. To be honest, before I even got with Shamar, I was chilling, vibing in my own apartment. I didn't have to worry about jail. I didn't have no jail stuff going on. I didn't have none of that going on. I was minding my own business, doing my own thing, living my life really good, very good. Everybody know it. Everybody see it. Even when I was with Josh, I never went to jail. I never had no jail stuff going on. So it's just like I'm not that type of person. So that's why I'm upset. That's why I'm angry because if I would never dealt with Shamar and if I would have just still did everything that Alvo was doing, I would have still never went to jail. I wouldn't even had this going on because I'm not even that type of person.
Yes, you would have. Yes, you would have. Stop the madness, boy. Yes, you would have. Stop it. Stop trying to blame Shamar for your downfalls, okay? Hey, player. Good morning, good afternoon, or almost afternoon. This boy is such a liar. Talking just to hear himself talk. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the like button, and welcome to everyone that's in here, the 141
But
people that
what's
are
your
in here.
reason of being mad at Shamar every day besides him not taking you to a place that you wanted to go that you was never deserving of? Tell me, nobody never said you wasn't funny. Tell me, nobody never said that you wasn't entertaining. It's just that you entertain a life that you no longer live. You just so upset about Shamar not taking you to a place that you need to take yourself. See, sometimes God, what God got for you, he got for you. Shamar could have took you to the moon, but could have got you in heaven. Shamar could have took you to another state, but could have got you where you need to be. It don't matter what a person
Hey,
take you.
cutie
It's where your
pie.
heart leads you. It's what's meant for you. Shamar could have took you to the BET Awards, but was Tommy gonna be a nominated for one? It don't matter who take you where. It matters where your destination starts and where it ends at. You so busy worrying about what a person didn't do for you. You need to worry about what you can do for yourself and what you worthy of. If you feel like you're worthy enough to sit next to these celebrities, then do stuff that gets you sitting next to these celebrities. But
where did you go, Alvo? Because the last time we checked, you sitting in Houston on your second apartment, and we still don't know if you're squatting. Okay. So where did Shamar take you? You didn't even hang around long enough to know where you could have went with Shamar. You wanted the clout so bad you thought that maybe if you left Shamar, you would blow up because you was with Shamar long enough to blow up, and that didn't happen for you. That's why you're up here being thirsty, creating storylines and getting your fans and our supporters to do all the trolling on other channels to make it believable what you're saying when we all know that you're straight lying for views.
keep on talking about people, homeless people, keep on talking about convicts, drug addicts, keep on talking about sad tragedies of the world, then that's not gonna get you nowhere. Tell me, at the end of the day, y'all keep speaking on karma. Karma don't just like one person, karma like two. So if I ever go to jail, tell me, if I do go to jail, you don't think when everybody feel like they did what they did to me, tell me they're gonna come for you. Tell me they ain't gonna never come for Shamar because Shamar is the engagement. So then once they get you, then they're gonna start bothering Shamar. So just don't think, oh, Alvo going to jail. Can we start talking about Alvo? Can we start making Alvo a thing right now? Even when I stop being a thing, the next thing I'm gonna do is to make you not be a thing. Cause you gotta remember this time, even when I took a break from the internet, they stopped bothering me and they was bothering you. The only reason why they ain't bothering you is because I'm a threat. I'm the biggest threat they got right now. Cause I'm the only one that create content. You a blogger, Tommy. Blogger said it printed in signs. We don't talk about Tommy because he's a blogger. He's not a blogger. He's a hate page. Just like these bloggers are hate pages. So everybody's trying to take Alvo down. When they take Alvo down, who you think the next person they gonna want? You. Then when they do you, who they gonna want? Shamar. And then next thing you know, guess what? By all that happens, Tommy, I'm gonna be getting out of jail. I'm gonna be getting out of jail. I'm gonna have a fresh start. What can Shamar do? Shamar can't call the jail.
This is what I want to expose. If you just have a misdemeanor you need to clear up, why are you talking of like you're about to sit down for a while, like you're about to do a small little bid, Alvo? If it's just a misdemeanor and it's not a felony warrant or anything, of any worries, what do you mean by the time you get out of jail? You're talking like you're planning to be sitting down for a little while, but by the time you get out, this is how things you predict are going to happen. Because I really believe he knows that when they do catch up with him or when he goes into court on September 12th, he's going to sit down. So I guess he's having his fun now. Huh. You better pay attention to what he be saying and read between the lines of what he's saying. Alvo talks so much he tells on his own self.
Yeah, then they say Alvo got a warrant. I won't have none of that. I won't have none of that shit, none of that stuff Shamar talking about. What the bloggers gonna do then? What you gonna do? When I get out, I can literally continue starting back doing the same thing I've been doing, Tommy. But what are you gonna be doing? Still talking about Shamar. Dog. That's why I keep trying to let you know it's a difference between me and you. It's gonna always be a difference between me and you. Literally gonna always be a difference.
This dude's always telling on himself. Always. Sitting there smoking the ooh-wee, taking little mute breaks. Boy need to get his mind cleared. Oh, he will when he goes in the
Yeah, I might not
on
even do that
September 12th.
time. So it's just like they really feel like they gonna get rid of me, boy. Like, boy, no, I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be lit.
Trying to be bigger than the program. Now I think we was on mute. So I just want to say I'm gonna end the live here. I just wanted you guys to hear everything that Alvo had to say on this live, because we all know that when he talks, he likes to talk so much that he tells on himself. So I just want to expose a few things that I noticed that he was saying on this live that were very questionable. One being that if you have a misdemeanor, why are you making plans on when you get locked up, what you're predicting gonna happen? Like you're about to do it like a little short little bid or something. When you just said it was a misdemeanor, it was not a big thing. What the legal obligations that you have, to go into court on September 12th, it wasn't a big deal. You're making it seem like they're not gonna sit you down. Now you're talking, a mile a minute, and you're sitting up there telling us, well, it seems like you're telling us that when you get sit down, like as in doing a bid, you're predicting on what's going to happen while you're in jail sitting down and what's going to happen when you get out. So, he lies a lot. I think that Alvo knows that they're going to rock him to sleep when they get him in the court. And, he's just pretty much telling on himself without even realizing it. It's his conscience. But listen, I'm about to get off. I will be back on at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I have a lot to discuss about Shamar. There's a lot of stuff going on with him. It's not looking too good for Shamar, and we're going to discuss it at 3 p.m. on my 3 p.m. live. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Also, make sure you hit the 3 p.m. like button before we go live so we're not interrupting the live. Me saying hit the like button. So y'all have a blessed day. I'll see you at 3 p.m. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now.